Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who is Lloyd Machedo and think personal branding? Well, if you have been following me for last couple of videos or months or years, you would see that there has always been a steady improvement in terms of me and my brand and my upgrade. So anyway, today's video is going to be more about the news flash, the new updates, the new everything. So first things first, if you actually look at my video, you can see now it's slightly more brighter. It's brighter than how it used to be. It is because the first upgrade has been a kind of a DIY lighting system. I put two tube lights here, two tube lights there, two tube lights there, two at the back which are not actually on. Then I have two left and right. So I'm experimenting with all these lights just to see what is the impact it would have on my videos, because many people said it's too dark, which I understand. So this would be the first part. The second phase would be investing in a professional studio setup, which would involve lights. So I'm still shopping around, still doing my research. I've spoken to 3 people who are actually professionals in the industry. It took me some time. So everything that I do research. I speak to a lot of people. I speak to people who actually do this for a living. So one is a film producer. He does movies, action movies in Bollywood. The other one is a pretty famous photographer in Dubai. The third one is my man, Joe, who was responsible for that iconic photograph of me with half my face. So these 3 guys, speaking to them, taking their input, breaking down the advice that they gave me and figuring out what is what. So lighting system will be one. The second one would be also getting a new camera. So I would see whether the camera that is being used on my iMac, is it good enough? Do I need to invest in another one? If I do take, it's a Canon EOS 80D, not too sure. Let's see, 70D or 80D, one of the two. I'm still playing around there. Then yes, the microphone, because some of you said, oh, your voice is not so clear, your voice is not so good. So okay, fine. So the upgrade that's going to happen is lighting, sound system, and yes, the necessary softwares needed to make the transitions. Now, I'll not be going too overboard with them, but I'll be making sure that whatever I do invest for the next 2-3 years, I don't have to worry about it. So taking my time, like I do everything else, even where my bariatric surgery was concerned, by my personal brand, my coaching, the books, tattoos, everything was concerned, I use the same strategy. Do tons of research, contact the professionals in the industry, the top guys, and then eventually make a decision by myself. So this is the first update that I wanted to share with you. The second update is with regards to my personal brand that has been online. Before, I always had word of mouth marketing. I always had references. I never actually advertised online. Seeing how the market is moving forward, it's kind of leaving me concerned, because ever since Donald Trump came into power, what has happened is the dynamics between countries have changed. And when you have that, you also have an impact on the economic, political, and social, cultural kind of lifestyle of people. So lots of people have been losing their jobs, lots of them. In fact, in the Middle East, Dubai itself, just in Dubai itself, more than 3,000 people, I got news from my sources, 3,000 people have lost their jobs. In India, a huge amount of people are actually having problems with regards to the changes from the Modi government. You have, in Europe, you have the Brexit, which is impacting everyone. In the United States, you have the tax reforms and changes. So everywhere there are changes happening. Now, because of this, people are actually rattled in terms of, let's say, their livelihood or their stability. And that is why they are branching out into different avenues. And this, I'm seeing this trend happen. It's not actually hit the peak. I can see the trend happening, and because of which I've decided I'm not going to wait until it happens, like comes bang with a full force. I will start taking the initiative. So that is why I've started to do research where Facebook marketing is concerned. I'm speaking to a couple of guys who are experts on Facebook. I'm also speaking to people who are experts on in the e-commerce industry, just to see okay, what are the avenues, possibilities, what are the options over there. I also reached out to a couple of people who are into internet marketing, primarily, what do you call that? One is Thrive Themes, ClickFunnels, and WordPress theme experts who are good at marketing themselves. It's a vast industry with lots of claims. In fact, if you join any of these groups on Facebook, everyone claims that he's earning 6 figures a month, he's earning 7 figures a month, he is very rich, he's very successful, he's earning millions. So it's, I can sit here and I can make a lot of claims because there's no one to verify this online. So I'm pretty cautious when I'm dealing with such people, such individuals. However, as long as they're not involved with me and I'm not involved with them, they can claim whatever they like. So I've been speaking to quite a number of people, and I've zeroed down to one or two whom I will be getting in touch in each and every industry, whether it's e-commerce, Facebook marketing, Google marketing, let's say WordPress, the experts over there, whether it's Thrive Themes, whether it's ClickFunnels. So I'm actually doing my research, and this is going to be my transition for 2019 because I can't stay in my comfort zone. I have to grow, I have to evolve. Then apart from that, I've also decided to make a couple of changes where my brand is concerned. One, as you know, is the askloymachedo.com, this new website that I've created where people send me questions. Whenever I'm free, I take my time to offer them this free value-added service. I answer questions. So it can be anyone. I don't expect to be paid for that. I've also decided another change is before I used to speak to people when they would call me or they would say, I want to speak to you. I would give them that courtesy. Now I'm going to stop that totally. I'm not going to speak to anyone because what I've realized is I give them 1 hour of my time or I give them time, and end of the day, it doesn't translate to anything else apart from just a conversation. So I need to respect myself. If they want to get in touch with me, they pay money and only then I speak to them. Others, I would not speak to them and will not speak to them. Even chatting, it'll come down to the same. So this is going to be a major brand transition. If anyone wants to be in the loop, he either joins my groups and from there he speaks to me in the group in front of everyone. So I'm not going to give them individual attention. In terms of my revenues, I've been fortunate enough that I've been making kind of money every month where clients have been just coming in. So, and I think I kind of took that for granted, which I should not. So I didn't actually maintain a database. And I realized I got this wake-up call only after YouTube banned me for, I think, a week or 2 weeks because they said they're conducting an investigation after the algorithm change. Facebook banned me for 30 days for a video on Facebook that I forwarded to my friends on Facebook. So the video is still there, but I got blocked. It didn't make any sense, and there's no one I could get in touch with. My name got blocked from Google search because apparently there was someone hacked my website or something like that. So I had to, completely clean the whole thing up, unpublish 4,800 articles. And now I'm just going on a drip feed mode where new articles are going to come, but it's going to be revamped, and no more movie reviews, no more movie trailers, no more comments are going to be there. It's just going to be specialized only in terms of the services that I provide. So what I realized is being on a platform that is in control by someone else, like which is a private entity like Facebook or YouTube, it's like me putting my balls in their hands and they can squish it whenever they like. So I've decided I'm going to create an internal community whereby these are the people I'll be in touch with or who want to be in touch with me. And I've been getting emails. I have those emails. I've kept them, and I will send them a message when I feel I'm ready. So the next part of that is my vision for 2019 is create this community whereby I give them value, absolute value, okay? Whether it's an article, whether it's a video, whether it is a webinar, whatever it is I give them, it will be of tremendous value to my community or the people who want to be in touch with me. It'll be a members only kind of community, so it'll not be open to all. I think it's very necessary. The reason being is because I'm just tired of having these people who just, it's not that I don't want freeloaders. It's okay to have freeloaders because they come, they comment, they share, but then it gets down to the part where it becomes kind of a hassle. I've lately started to get calls. I've started to get these emails. It's increased even more where you start losing. It just, these are vampires who try to suck out your energy and take your attention away from what you're supposed to focus on. So when I have this internal community, I know who's important, I know whom I should focus on. And to this internal community, I will be giving them promotions, I'll be giving them offers, I'll be giving them worthwhile news clips or whatever they need. And last, if not the least, I think there's going to be a major shift in terms of how I present myself online. I am speaking to a couple of people with regards to conferences, with regards to seminars, with regards to live kind of events. So it's a long shot. It's a long shot because that is not something I wanted to get into. I was pretty happy being in my retired life in the forest of Koh Samui, Thailand. But I've realized that I need to get out of my comfort zone a little bit because, now I have a baby, now I have a wife. So these are the updates that I want to give you. Let me know what do you think of these updates. Let me know what do you think with regards to any of the news. And I always pay attention to your comments. I always respond to those people who I feel leave something worthwhile or are genuine. So if you are in this industry, whether it's Facebook marketing, whether it's, let's say, Thrive Themes or, WordPress marketing or ClickFunnels or YouTube or whatever the industry is, if you are an expert in that industry and you believe there is something worthwhile that you can contribute or we can team up or you can speak to me about, please feel free to get in touch with me. My details are always put down below. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know what you think, guys. I just thought I'd give you an update of what is happening. And let's see what's next. So live from Machedo.com, who's live Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Let me know your views. This is me signing off for now. Take care.